Well, welcome to Pop Palace. We celebrate iconic women and queer people in pop music and culture. So, one thing we like to do is have our guests introduce themselves and tell us one of your earliest memories you have that has to do with music.
Ooh, okay. Who am I? Hello, I am Thot Squad. I am the original fatherfucker of the Midwest tri-state area. You might know me as Prism, Miss Bitch You Blind Forever, from the game Dispatch. Um, and one of my earliest memories of music, is oh, my mom. I remember this crystal clear. I don't know what the length of time was, but I was little. And my mom was like, I have a surprise for you. And I was like, what is it? She wouldn't tell me. She wouldn't tell me. And I was like guessing. I remember asking her, does it come in a box? And she was like, it doesn't come in a box. And I was like, what is it? And then the day finally came and we went to go see Gullah Gullah Island live on stage. And Gullah Gullah Island was my favorite show. My favorite show. And so that was the first time I ever had a snow cone as well. And so that's like my earliest music memory.
I love that. I love that you remember getting the snow cone too. Do you
Yes.
remember what flavor you got by chance?
No, probably red or purple. Those are my
Mm-hmm.
favorite.
Yeah, I would always go for the rainbow one.
Yes.
So you started releasing music in January of 2022. Was there any certain motive that like made you want to release music, or is it something that you've been wanting to do for a long time and just decided that it was the time?
Oh, I wanted to be a city girl. I
Mm-hmm.
want to be a one hit wonder. Um, my husband is a music producer,
Mm-hmm.
and he does everything. Anything you see of Thot Squad, he does. Anything, and he's currently sitting right there editing a music video. Um, but he worked in the studio in Detroit, and I would come in and be like, "Hey, make me a city girl. I want to be a one hit wonder." Because I was working in nonprofits. I was trying to get my nonprofit off the ground. I was,
Mm-hmm.
but I just thought it was silly. Um, and then he was like, "Girl, no, what? This is my real job. Leave me alone." And then and then the COVID came, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
"You ain't got nothing else to do but make me a city girl."
Yep.
And so we made the song "No Other Hoe." That was our first song we made, and then we started putting out, just putting out songs. I was just trying to say anything to go viral. I was just trying to
Mm-hmm.
say any crazy thing, like "Jesus Is the One" by Zach Fox.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
was I was trying to be Lady Zach Fox. And then in 2022, um, Cupcakke was coming to Pontiac, Michigan, about 30 minutes away from Flint. And Ben was like, Ben, that's who my husband is. He was like, wouldn't it be crazy if we opened for Cupcakke? And let me tell you something, I know how to send an email.
Mm-hmm.
And so I sent that email, not thinking anything of it. Then the promoter, I need to put this down because I'm going to keep looking at it. Then the promoter, for the venue, he emailed us back 6 days for the show and said, "Can you do 30 minutes?" Now at this point, we had four songs, so of course we said yes.
Right.
I was actually rewatching the video. I forgot that my sister took a video of the whole thing. I was
Mm-hmm.
rewatching the video recently, and I was like, we really did that. We had songs that they only live in the hard drive, and they only ever will live in the hard drive. Okay, we did songs that it was something then, and then it turned into a completely, like, songs that are released now that are completely different. Um and it was crazy because I'm literally nobody. I have like no followers. But the people from the instant I stepped on the stage, they were locked in.
Mm-hmm.
They were like, "Wah!"
I love
I'm
that.
like, "Y'all don't know who I am. Y'all don't know the song." And then they were singing, like, once they caught on to the choruses of the song, they were singing it back at me like they knew who I
That's
was. Yeah,
cute.
it's crazy. It was crazy, 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 crazy. And then so that show, it was sold out. It was like 600 people, and we got our first like 500, 550 followers on Instagram from that show.
Mm-hmm.
And so when Ben's my on stage DJ as well. If you ever come see me live, he's the white man that I speak about, and he had to keep setting up. He had to take his stuff down so that the other DJ could put their stuff up. And so I'm in the basement in the green room with my sister and my friends. We're like, this is crazy, da, 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 this is crazy. And then Ben, he comes in and we just look at each other and then we just start crying. And that's when we knew, like, oh, this is a real thing that we can do.
Yeah.
That, like, it's something to believe in. And I used to write spoken word poetry. I was a youth poet until I was 24. 24 is the oldest you can be a youth in some circles. And I was on a poetry team, and we would travel and do poems and stuff like that. And so, like, writing is a thing I've always done. I had great poetry teachers, great poetry mentor. What's happening here? Great poetry teachers, great poetry mentors, who really taught me how to use words in that way. I'm thankful for it. I've been an actor since I was in the 6th grade. I was doing equity shows on stage with professionals. I say I was a professional actor because everybody else on the stage was a professional actor. I just didn't get paid because I was a child.
Yeah, that counts.
Yes,
you should have got paid.
I was a child actor, but not like a Disney child actor. On the stage.
Yes.
And so performing is my favorite thing to do. And so I guess when you combine those two things, and you get me, and that I think that answers the question.
I love it. There's like a accumulation of all your different parts that brought you to the point that you're at now.
Exactly.
And it's so perfect. Like, whenever you listen to your music, you can like tell that it's like thought out and thought through and unique to you, and not just like something you're trying to get out to get it out.
Yes. When we started taking it more serious and actually like caring about the words that I was putting into the world, what we really it's kind of like we settled into this thing, this mixture of fun, playful, good punchlines, good references, but also I'm angry, and you're gonna know it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, these are my emotions, and you're gonna feel them if you want to or not. Okay.
I love that. When you were opening for Cupcakke, did you go by Thot Squad then, or is that even before you had the name?
No, we had Thot Squad then. Yeah,
Okay.
so it's Thot Squad or Black Bunny. Black Bunny is for when people think that thought is a curse word, because apparently people think that. And so yeah. So if you don't want to say thought, that's why we have Black Bunny.
Okay.
For a little alternative.
Where did you come up with the name, with both of the names?
So Black Bunny. So the cat's out the back. Ooh, you're getting the exclusive scoop.
Ooh. Yeah.
So it's not. So my name is Harvey, and coming from theater, there's the play and the movie Harvey about the 6 foot tall invisible rabbit. So a lot of my stuff said Harvey the Bunny, Harvey the Bunny, Harvey the Bunny. And then moving that, there's a line in No Other Hoe. It says, "Watch this Black Bunny doing hops on the dick," which actually Ben's best friend wrote that line. I was like, oh, I kind of love that. So that's where Black Bunny came from. Thot Squad came from, that was the name of a group chat. And it was like, that's intriguing. It's eye-catching because you're one person, but you're the squad.
Yeah.
And so, yeah. And it kind of works out for me, because when I sign up for stuff and they're like, we don't got, like, you have to have a ticket to get in, or you have to be on the list, be like, yeah, Thot Squad. And it's me and my 10 friends over here. Yep, we're the whole squad.
Hey, that's so cute.
Thank y'all.
That's so fun. You can just be like, yeah, they're all part of the squad.
They're all,
it's not like
squad.
A definite number or anything.
Yes.
Yeah. So now that it's been 4 years since you've released music, how have things changed? What have you feel like you've done over the 4 years? Do you feel different from when you first started? has there been like how has this journey been for you?
It's been crazy and amazing and stressful, and it's every emotion you can have.
Hmm.
It's been 4 years, and that's wild. And like the stuff that I've been able to do in 4 years, when I just started, well, when I officially just started rapping, even though I have that other background,
Hmm.
um, it's absolutely bonkers. Like, so going from just in the basement wanting to be silly to now I'm going on tours with people that I listen to, you know? Um, I would say that the biggest change it would be I feel like I'm fitting into my own body.
Hmm.
Um I the way my life worked is this is who I am. Look at me, like, and a lot of people are afraid of that. A lot of people don't like that, and so I get bullied a lot for being different. Get bullied a lot for being dark skinned and blah blah blah. Right? And people think that bullying is like, oh, that was childhood, da 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 da. It's called trauma. Children traumatize other children every single day.
Yeah.
Somebody should write a paper, a peer reviewed journal about it. Anyways, and so I say that the music that I make is me being the adult I wish I had.
Yeah.
Um, and even as an adult, like there's stuff from college that I'm like that I put in the song. Like I can't believe you with your bitches, like
Hmm.
and shoot, there's stuff from 3 years ago. I'm like these motherfucking bitches, you know.
Yep.
um, and so being able to like the way I talk is different.
Hmm.
The way that I move, the way my bones move in my body is different. Um, and I get to be 100% myself. Excuse me. And it's like you think you're being 100% yourself, but it's like I was looking through a lens, like I had to
Hmm.
filter things.
Yeah.
Um, and I don't feel like I have to filter myself. And that's not like just cussing or whatever. That's like being more reserved, toning down my the way I dressed or da da da. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Yeah.
And it's like if you don't like it, you don't got to be around me, friend. Fun fact.
Hmm. Yep. I love yeah.
Yes, and so yeah, I'd say that's what feels the most different. I also like to say that my music is ooh, like if you get into an argument and then 3 hours later you're like, oh, I should have said this. That's like that's a lot of the stuff.
Hmm.
It's like I I'm saying the thing now that I won't wish I said 3 hours ago.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love listening to your music, just as like a fan myself, but it does give you like such that confidence boost that like I needed when I was like growing up as like a queer person in the middle of Oklahoma, like being able
Oh,
to
bless your
kind of
heart.
grab onto some of that music and confidence. I feel like I'm stepping into a different world that like it's okay to be me, and I love that. And I know that there's like some people out there that may not feel like they belong in their community, but they can pop up some Thot Squad and they feel like a bad bitch, and it really I mean that's
Yes.
all the like it means the world to them. So I love that.
Absolutely.
So have you done any more acting or any more poetry since you started Thought Squad?
Um not on purpose. Like not as Thought Squad.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a degree in theater. Um so before Thought Squad, I was actively auditioning. I was going back and forth to New York. Like I was doing the big like I am an actor thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm trying to think, what have I done? I played leading player in Pippin,
Oh, cute.
um, whilst being Thought Squad. Um, I have the prisms, and
Mm-hmm.
then right now, I'm actually sound designing a play,
Oh, cool.
the Pipeline by Dominique Morceau, here in Flint, and so I get to do the voiceovers for those things. I want to do more. I love theater. I love acting. I just got an agent last month. No, this month I just got an agent.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
hopefully more voiceover stuff comes down the pipeline. I'm open to everything. People think it's so interesting. People think I'm so untouchable. Um, so we actually have two agents. I have an agent for voiceover, and I have an agent for booking the conventions and stuff. And
Hmm.
the convention agents were so afraid, like, oh my gosh, like I reach out, like, oh my god, like I love them so much. And I was like, I'm just a person, okay?
Hmm.
I don't know how to get into these conventions. I would love to be in all of them. Like, I need you. So
Yeah.
like, yeah. So I'm like, um, I don't my problem is I wanna be like, hey, this thing I like, I'm a little famous. Can I say some words on the microphone and you turn it into something, please?
Yep.
So I have to. I'm trying to step out into that world more,
Hmm.
and be able to do it on a larger scale.
Yeah. We do get a few conventions in Oklahoma City, so if you make it to one, I will definitely be stopping by to say
Yeah,
hi.
listen, have my people call your people
No, literally.
because I have people now.
I love that. So, you make music for empowerment of women, black people, and the queer community. How do you translate these nuances of your identity into like actual sounds and lyrics of your music?
Mm. One word that we use to describe our music is anthemic. So creating anthems that are like, this is me, I'm stepping up,
Hmm.
I'm stepping in, I'm taking up space. Um there's even we do a song live. It will only ever be live, so you got to come see the show. We do a song called Murder, and the lyrics are, why is it illegal to murder when you deserve to be murdered? And it's like, even in the soft ballads, it's still an anthem.
Hmm.
um with this new album that we're working on, the theme that we have is um music for when a bad bitch got to go to war.
Okay.
And so, though, doing things to empower those marginalized peoples, the underrepresented people, anybody who's ever just not been what the default XYZ is when you
Hmm.
Google something. Like if you Google woman on Google, it'll just be a bunch of white ladies,
Yeah.
and being able, oh, also with the intersectionality of people as well, being
Hmm.
able to create music that makes people, anybody, feel like, oh, this is me, this is my power. um I think that's the way that we turn that into sound.
Yeah.
It's, how do I have a song, I wrote it for school. I'm also in school. I took a songwriting class. I go to Berkeley, because I love stunting on hoes.
Hmm.
And I in the songwriting class I did not finish because I got too busy. I wrote this song, and the assignment was like, you have to use this and diminished and blah blah blah, blah, blah. And it says, um, it's a super soft song. It's just like, and it's like just the piano. I don't play the piano. I wish I did. I stole it from the internet. And it says, you know that boy just like the moonlight. You only see him through the clouds. You never see him in the sunlight. I think it's time to come on down. What you gonna say when he miss your birthday? What are you gonna say when he ain't around? What you gonna say when he out late and you looking for him like a lesson found? You ain't never gonna ever gonna act right. You know it like I do. Girl, we got hands, it's on sight. Don't make me act a fool. And it's like taking these emotions, like this boy is acting stupid, and it's still an anthem.
Yep.
It's still And so that was an exclusive. Yo, you getting all the
I
scoops.
know. I'm like, this is the best interview ever.
um and so that's, yeah, creating anthems for people to be like, this is how I'm feeling, this is who I am, and this is how I'm going to make it through the day.
Yeah, for sure. Are you taking classes at Berkeley, like in person, or are
Oh
you
no,
doing
I'm
virtual? Oh,
online.
okay.
Yeah. So when I started, we were on tour last year. So okay. So first, my educational journey, I got my degree. I have 2 degrees. I have a bachelor's degree in theater and a bachelor's degree in French. Then I was like, school, I'll never. And then when I wanted to start my nonprofit, Harvest Theater, I was like, let me get some letters behind my name so that these white people can give me their money.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went to Clark Atlanta University for public administration with a concentration in nonprofit leadership. I was on a track, because I worked in nonprofits for so long. I was on a track to only have to take 3 semesters instead of 4 semesters. So after the second semester, I come home and I'm like, wow, the way my mental is helped. Let me tell you, where I'm not going back to is Atlanta. And
Mm-hmm.
so if they ever put that program online, they said I'm welcome to come back and finish that up. So I have 3 classes left before I have a master's degree from Clark Atlanta. So I was like, okay, let me do it online because I still want to get this degree. So I went to Johns Hopkins University for a master's degree in nonprofit management. We did our first tour in my very last semester. I did all my classes in my very last semester, which was my capstone. We did our very first tour last year, in the spring. Number one, they wouldn't let me do my capstone on what I wanted to. They were like, "Oh, you have to coordinate that last semester to work on it." So wait, why I got to do extra work last semester? Anyways, okay. So I said, okay, that's great. Also, the work that they had me do, I just could not keep up while I was on tour. So um, I'm I was going to finish that the next semester, but I already applied for Berkeley because I
Mm-hmm.
thought I needed the money. And I was like, give me these student loan monies, please. We'll see if I hit it big. Maybe one day the government might get their money back. Big might. And
For sure.
so, um, and so I already was applied at Berkeley, and I didn't think I was going to get in because one of my recommendation people didn't write my letter because they were. He was secretly plotting on my downfall. He was like, "You don't need that. You don't need these people." And I was like, "I like money,"
Yeah, right.
but they accepted me anyway, and
Okay,
so
good.
so to sum all that up, I'm one class away from a master's degree in nonprofit management from Johns Hopkins University. And then I'm just now, this is my second semester at Berkeley. Um, and the first semester, I failed both them classes. I ain't gonna lie to you. I being on tour and doing classes,
I
dumbest thing
can't
I could have
imagine.
did. Dumbest thing I could have did. So this semester I'm retaking one of the classes. I'm not taking that songwriting class again. You could print that, Berkeley. I'm not taking your songwriting class again unless it's required. I can't remember. But the only thing that came out of that songwriting class was that little snippet that I gave you, and that's about to
Mm-hmm.
be completely different on the album. But yeah, so that's my educational journey. But I'm taking everything online. Um I I had this like existential crisis last semester when I was like, dang, I'm not gonna have. I was so burnt out.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Ben both, we were so burnt out because when I tell you, when we do these tours, we don't have we don't have booking agents, we don't have managers. It's just us, and if we got a friend with us.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and we're driving the Chevrolet Equinox with a trailer on it all across America. I booked the shows. I advanced with the venues, all that stuff. Like me,
Yeah, that's a lot. I don't think a
yeah,
lot of people understand like that's a whole job in itself. And then you're doing like
yes,
4 jobs yourself.
yes,
Like I can't imagine.
absolutely. And so I was like, I had the time, but I did not have the wherewithal to finish them
Hmm.
classes. And I was like, should I just leave school? One of my teachers was like, don't let education get in the way of your career. And he was like, I don't think that Berkeley would want me to say that. But I was talking to one of my mentors. So education is very important to me because I'm a little ghetto girl. Um, and my whole family is degreed up. My brother just got his EdD. My sister just got her PsyD. My dad has a doctorate. Just got his doctorate in counseling. My mom has a master's. My auntie has a master's. They're both therapists.
Dang.
Yeah. So like education is important to me, but in a way that I say that black people are not a monolith, and that doesn't mean oh we can be doctors and lawyers too. That means that the round the way girl is equally as valid as the doctor and the lawyer.
Hmm.
And so I want to get this master's degree to be like, yes, you can be bitch you blind forever and you can have your little hat on and your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
literally all the things are possible.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's why I'm having a time.
You sound so busy. Like, do you ever have any time to just like sit down and relax, or do you always have like something you gotta do?
Actually, this past December, I'm looking at a calendar on the wall. This past December through a nice chunk of January, we were like, you know what we're gonna do? Sit the fuck down.
Good. Nice.
Sit the fuck down. We had like a month of sitting down
Awesome.
because when we finished the first tour, we were done for like a week, and I was already planning the second tour. Um, it was just supposed to be because I wanted. It was supposed to be a continuation of the tour
Hmm.
because I wanted to go to the Southwest.
Yeah.
But it was like if I'm going to the Southwest, I'm driving through all these cities. I might as well make money going through those
Right?
cities. You know, yeah. But so after that, we were like sitting down is my favorite thing to do, and that really helped us. That really recharged us. Um, Especially because depression,
Hmm.
anxiety, ADHD, um,
Yep.
really can put a toll on you. So it was kind of like, okay, we're sitting, we're relaxing. Oh, I feel guilty because I'm not doing. It's okay to not do. We've already done so much. The sky is dark, so now I'm sad, and it has
Right.
nothing to do with this other stuff. And so I'd say what I'm learning now is that if I'm in an active period, that's when it's time to get active.
Yeah.
And if I'm in a resting period, I'm resting. So right now I'm in my active period. So I got these classes I'm taking. One of them is just me retaking the class that I failed last semester. Easy. I have to do community service for my sorority anyway. So
Hmm.
doing this what's this called? This doing the sound design for this play at Flint Community Players, Dominique Morceau's Pipeline. Wink. No. um, that's my giving back to the community. Um, and then working on music. That's just my love and my passion. Um, I'm so happy we don't make the merch anymore
Hmm.
because God is good. We up until October we were making all the merch by hand in our house,
Oh my gosh.
all of it.
That's insane.
For a while, we did have lovely man in Detroit. His name is Domingo. He's been doing screen printing for longer than I've been alive, and he was doing a couple of the shirts, and then but we would still ship them. And
Hmm.
then we didn't have no dang on money, and so we were like, "Sorry, Domingo, we got to make these shirts again." So now we are in a place where it's like, please, someone else
Yeah.
do the merch. Thank you so much. Um, but yeah, so that's a thing I'm happy to have off my shoulders. We're gonna get we're getting executive. We don't know what her title, executive assistant,
Hmm.
also tour manager, also life manager.
Yeah.
Um, my dear friend Lala, she was at that Cupcakke show. She paid
Oh,
a
really?
ticket to go. Yes, and then after the show, people want to take pictures with me, all this stuff, and she just locked into like this manager mode that
Hmm.
I had never seen before. And she was like, okay, okay, moving on, da da da. I'm out. I was like, and I told her, I was like,
Okay.
when I get some money, I'm hiring you. And so now I got to give, I got to give a bit of money.
Like, I
And
didn't
so
forget.
yes, and so she's everywhere I am is where she's about to be. Um, yeah. So to answer your question, I do a lot, but I'm learning to delegate
Hmm.
so that I can focus on the things that I want to do rather than things that I have to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you are about to go on tour with Queen Herbie, right?
Yeah.
Are you excited for that?
I am I am over the moon.
Yeah.
Um I've enjoyed Queen Herbie since the Carmen days. I didn't know that that was Carmen. And this is after we've become friends and stuff cuz she
Uh-huh.
came out to my show that I had in LA. And we talk on the internet all the time and blah blah blah, right?
Hmm.
And then she posted something of somebody singing a cover of the Carmen song, the big one. And she was like, "I love it when people sing my songs." And I said, "What?
You're like, wait.
Wait a minute." That was one of my when I went to auditions and had so when you're a theater actor, you go to auditions, you have a book. And in the book is all the sheet music that you give the accompanist. And you need to have a variety of songs. So there's musical theater, ballad, upbeat, comedic, XY, soulful, and then there's rock and roll, ballad, blues, whatever. So
Hmm.
whenever they asked me for a contemporary pop song, I was singing "Honest Baby, I'll Do Anything You Want To."
Hmm.
Let's get up, let's get started. Don't leave me broken hearted tonight. Cheerio, you know. And so when I found that out, I was like, wait a minute.
That's so full circle.
What? Yeah. So that was like that clicking in my head. I'm happy I didn't
Hmm.
know it when we first met because I might have been too starstruck. And
Yeah.
so now she got me. She can't get rid of me. Ha ha ha
Hmm.
ha. I'm your friend. Ha ha ha. And so so now I can be like, don't you leave me broken hearted.
Is there a specific city that you're like excited to go to, or one that you haven't been that you're stopping in for the first time?
Ooh, a city that we're going to that we haven't been to and stopping in for the first time. Oh, golly. Give me 18 seconds. So I
Mhm.
have a huge calendar on the wall.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, you're seeing behind the curtain quite literally.
Whoa.
Okay. Phoenix, we've never been to Phoenix, but
Okay, Phoenix.
people have been asking me to come to Phoenix since I started my first, like Phoenix, we have a big population of fans and we
Okay.
just never been able to make it out there. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited. We're going to Canada, going
Okay, love.
international with it. We're going to Vancouver and Toronto.
Oh my gosh,
Um,
both sides.
yeah, and I have to get all my Drake hate out before I get on that stage because it's just gonna be me being like, I hate Drake. I
No,
fight
literally.
bitches. I fight. Be like, you know who else I hate? Drake. Hoes. Like that's all.
No, literally. I love
um.
that.
Yes. So we have those two. Richmond, Virginia. I'm very excited for because people. When I tell you Richmond, Virginia, be in my comments,
Really?
be in my lives. Be go like and when is Virginia? Like
Hmm.
yeah, and then for places that we have been that I'm excited to go back to. Are we going to San Francisco, Ben? Mm-hmm. Yeah, San Francisco.
I
The
love.
crazy when we did San Francisco 3 times. last year. We go to this place called Hotel Utah. It's historic. Robin Williams, is it Robin Williams? Yep, Robin Williams, and Robin Williams had his first stand up show there, or
Oh
like the
dang.
first time he did comedy, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, huh? And also Whoopi Goldberg. I don't know. I know she's performed
Okay.
on there. I don't know if it was her first time or anything. Like,
Yeah.
historic place. When I tell you, we packed that thing out every single, and the energy is crazy. So San Francisco, the people is crazy in San Francisco.
That's so iconic.
I promise you. And then we are going to St. Louis. Last time I was in St. Louis, someone stole my lights, and I vowed to never. I can't not step foot in St. Louis because we have to drive through it. But I vowed to never pick up a microphone in St. Louis again. And people would be in my thing like, "Come to St. Louis, come to St. Louis." I'm like, never. And they're like, "Oh my god, why do you hate me?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I got trauma." So,
will you be coming?
I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying, if anybody can give me St. Louis, it's Queen Herbie. So y'all be very thankful that I'm coming there.
Will you be coming to Dallas or anywhere like in the southern area?
Yes. So, like, are you ready? I'm going to read you the places we're going.
Yes.
We have Minneapolis, Chicago, Royal Oak, aka Detroit, Royal Oak, Michigan, St. Louis, Kansas City, Omaha, Nebraska, Denver, Colorado. Girl, what's that say? Salt Lake City, Vancouver, the Canada one, Seattle, Portland, San Francisco, Hollywood, San Diego, Phoenix, skip, Houston, Austin, Dallas, all in the state of Texas.
Hey.
Nashville, Charlotte, Atlanta, Richmond, Virginia, Silver Springs, Maryland, Philadelphia, Cleveland, Toronto, Boston, and Brooklyn. And that's the tour, baby.
Everyone be sure to stop by.
Yes. I'm gonna be in Washington, D.C. in March.
Okay.
I don't know when this comes out. I am going to be, or I was, in Washington, D.C. at BlurredCon. So come on out if you want to see my face up close. And then in April, I will be at Level Up in Las Vegas.
Ooh,
excited
fun.
for that. So yeah, I'm all over the world.
I love it.
Yeah.
I have one last question. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but at Pop Palace, we ask all of our guests at the end, kind of going off the palace and royal theme, to create a royal court. So you're in the throne and you have like 2 to 3 musical idols or influences who share the court with you. Who would they be? And I like to preface to mine change like weekly to monthly. Like it's not set in stone. It's just like for today.
Okay. Definitely Missy Elliott. Definitely Tyler, the creator.
Love.
Definitely Doechii. Definitely Audra McDonald.
Okay.
Yes. And I'll put T-Pain as the jester because I like him and he's funny.
I gotta see T-Pain this year, and it was like the most fun thing ever.
I want to see him live so bad. I've seen the videos, and it's because he actually be doing the moves, and he be around this. He don't just stand there.
No, he's like dancing, and his voice like looks like he's having fun, which is like the best ever.
Yes. Oh, that's
so
fantastic.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining me on Pop Palace. I know everyone's gonna be so excited to listen.
Pop Palace.
Is there any last things you want to say before we go?
I want to say, you can find me if somehow you just got here on Pop Palace and you're like, who the fuck is this person sitting here talking to my homie? I'm Thot Squad. You can find me if you just Google Thot Squad, I'll come right up. But on Instagram, I'm Black Bunny, BLVCK BUNNIE. We're spelling everything wrong. On TikTok, I am Thot Squad, all uppercase. but there's underscores in between the words. So Thot underscore squad underscore Thot underscore squad. I, I'm on Facebook. Just look up Thot Squad. You can go to my website. You can get merch. Help me because I say it all the time. The ad hoc money has dried up. I don't have a single ad hoc dollar in my account. Okay, bills were paid, and so if you're like, girl, I ain't got no dang money. It's 2022. You know who the president is? Then you stream my music. I get on YouTube. What else? There's something else. Oh, and then I'll say this. If adults acted the way that we teach children to act, the world would be a better place.
Amen.
And that's it.
So good. Yay!
Yay.
Well, thank you so much. I'm planning on coming to Dallas to come see you, so
Yay!
I'm so excited.
I'm excited too. We're going on tour. Buy tickets. Like what? I didn't say that part.
Buy tickets. I'll put
Buy
the
tickets
link.
to the tour.
Yes. Perfect.
Okay, now we're done.
Awesome. Bye.